Team, and today I'm going to introduce an interesting research. The topic is important attributes of lodgings to gain repeat business, a comparison between individual travels and group travels. And this research is written by 4 Japanese researchers, and it's published by International Journal of Hospitality Management in 2008. There are 5 parts of my presentation, which are introduction, research question, methodology, results, and finally reflection. According to Hamann, the low quality of service by lodging employees and the location disadvantages influence the guests' revisit intention. Also, Oguchi claims that travelers' expectations during traveling may differ according to their travel companions. And the researchers are trying to investigate the attributes of the satisfaction that are related to lodging, guests' tendency to revisit the lodgings, and to compare these attributes among the different travel styles. And for the different travel styles, the researchers divided it to 3 groups. First, individual travel. Second, travel with friends or couple. And the final one is travel with family. And the research question in this study is to figure out how exactly do the 4 attributes, satisfaction of facilities, employees of lodgings, locations, and cleanliness, affect customers' revisit intention.
Okay, let's stop here. Would you please repeat these 4 attributes?
Satisfaction of facilities, employees of lodgings, locations, and cleanliness.
Thank you.
And before showing the methodology, please allow me to review an interesting fact that Japanese travelers, as well as travelers among the world, are usually choosing lodgings based on some attributes. For example, facilities, employees of the lodging, location, cleanliness, bathrooms, restaurants, and the last one, price. However, in this study, the researchers have ruled out 3 attributes: bathrooms, restaurants, and price. And for bathrooms, because there are 2 kinds of bathrooms in Japan, the one is private bathrooms, the other is public bathrooms. And although the satisfaction with public baths and private bathrooms should be separated, but it is impossible because of the variety of the lodging types. So bathrooms is eliminated in this study. And for restaurants, some lodgings did not equip with restaurants, and even if they were, some guests did not use these facilities. So restaurants is eliminated too. And for price, price is meant to be a reference attribute, but it cannot be a standard of evaluation because no one could set up an objective evaluation of price. So the price is ruled out. And the data was collected from the records of the largest and most popular websites in Japan. And the duration was lasted 1 month on August 2003, since it is the summer vacation in Japan. And the number of the participants was 6,351 online guests. And 5-point Likert scale was employed. And as I mentioned before, there are 3 kinds of different travel styles, which are individual travel, travel with friends or couple, and travel with family. And as you can see, the numbers of each group on the PPT. And the researchers have subdivided these 3 groups into 4 specific groups according to their revisit intention. The first one is positive revisit intention. Second, neutral revisit intention. Third, negative revisit intention. And the final one, the group with no comment. And as we can figure out that neutral revisit intention was highest among these four groups.
Let's stop here. Can you define neutral? What kind of travelers is it?
Neutral means later I will show the comments, and that shows maybe they will back to the lodges again. Yes, they have the potential.
So undecided yet. So they cannot show their preference yet.
Yes.
Neutral. No preference so far. Alright. So later you will explain.
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you.
And the results. So here I show some examples of the comments online. First, for positive reviews intention group, someone said that although the bathroom was a little small, I was satisfied with other services. I'd like to stay there again. For neutral revisit intention group, the location was so convenient that we could go to the nearest station within 5 minutes, but the breakfast was not good. And the negative revisit intention group, someone complained that the employee's service was poor. The room was small and unsanitary. I will never use it again. And the results for individual travelers lay emphasis on the importance of the quality of services provided by the lodging employees. And the researchers suggest that group travelers discuss various aspects of the lodgings they have stayed in between members. And the final result, people who travel with companions have higher willingness to revisit the same lodging than individual traveler does. And final for my self-reflection, the way how the researchers judge the revisit intention is to rely upon the length of the sentences, meaning that they are convinced of a comment that is more than one sentence, manifests the possibilities of having positive revisit intention. In this regard, I think that it's not a proper way to evaluate and to define how customers have positive revisit intention or negative revisit intention. In my point of view, how customers make a comment may differ from the differences of personalities. One may just say, it's fabulous, to express his or her satisfaction with lodgings instead of saying so many words to express the same meaning. And it brings the same phenomena to people who is dissatisfied with the lodgings, and one may just say it sucks, to criticize the lodgings and to express their unhappy and their